Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Lorraine here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm just going to go through this latest journal that I've made. It may be a lengthy video because the journal itself is quite a chunky monkey, as you can see. I didn't mean it to be, but I just get carried away. So the journal is Vintage Beauties, as you can see on the front, and I have used images, lots of images of beautiful women and beautiful girls inside. I have used kits or images from different designers. Some of them are ArtyMaze. I've used my Porch Prints, Grandma's Attic for most of the pages. I've used some vintage history 1800s French papers. You can find that on Etsy. Yvonne Preston, I've used some of her freebies that she generously gives. I've used some of Amanda's from Create with Scrimpymummy and Kelly's Crafts. I've used one of her older kits dotted about in places, and it's from a kit that she sells called Love Notes. There are other people that I've used, but I'm afraid I've had them in my stash for so long and I cannot remember where I've got them from. I've just remembered some. I've got some from Graphic Fairies. So if I remember as I'm going through, as I spot something, then I will mention it. Otherwise, I do apologise to the people that I have forgotten. So the journal itself measures 6 inches by 8 inches, which is about 15 centimetres by 21 centimetres, and it has a 2-inch spine, so quite a hefty journal really. It's made on cardstock, quite sturdy cardstock, and it's covered with my Porch Prints papers, digital papers. And then, as you can see, I've decorated the front with this journal topper that I made. I've used some embossed cardstock. I've used some scraps of paper. I've used this image, which is from ArtyMaze, and then I just made the label Vintage Beauties. It's got a little satin bow, and underneath it's got a plique. It is a cut-up wedding dress. The spine, I covered it initially with just some pink paper. It was paper I got a bunch of flowers in. It was really nice, and it feels like fabric, but it's not fabric. But I put it on and it didn't look right, so I've covered it with this vintage style lace, and that hides the stitching from the two signatures that's in. I haven't fixed a closure. What I've done, I've just put this bow of this foil ribbon on. You may think it's pink and white, why have you used gold? Because I've used gold because there's little, I don't know if you're picking it up, but there's some little yellow flowers on the front of that image. So that's why I used it. On the back, I've used this image just to cover the back. Lovely. There's some beautiful images all the way through. So, like I said, there's 2 signatures, and they are sewn in to the spine using the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. As you can see there, they're stitched in, and all together, front and back, there are 58 pages. Plus a few little bits, but 58 pages. The journal's filled with pockets and tucks and belly bands, altered envelopes, lots of handmade ephemera inside, tags, journal cards, altered paper clips. It's decorated with lace, diamantes, ribbons, and more applique trim. So lots going on inside of this journal. I'll just go through. I won't take ages going through and describing everything, and sometimes I may just go quiet just so that you can see the images. So on the inside front cover, I've used this guest check, and and turned it into, it is actually a pocket is this, but I didn't want to cover anything up, but you can use it as a pocket there. I've put some, you might not be able to see it, you might not be able to pick it up, there's some net on top of the guest check, and then I've just made this little cluster from this image and lace trims. The pocket's got some lace and this floral applique on there. Inside of this pocket there are 3 journal cards. There's the buttons one, this rose one, and this image there. This pocket is made from an envelope. I cannot remember. I think it might be a Trace of Sparkle. Jennifer from A Trace of Sparkle. She made these half envelope pockets. So I followed a tutorial of hers. So it's got a tuck spot here. There we go. It's got a little tuck spot here. And it's got a tag and a thing. And then tuck spot at the back. This is just a little matchbox thing. There's nothing in, but you can, you can put cards or a little bit of paper in there. This is just some paper that I've used up, created this pocket. It's got a journal card inside the pocket. This I can't remember whose tutorial I followed, but this is just some my Porch Prints paper. Again, I've made a pocket with lace on front of the pocket. It's just got a journal card in the pocket. On the back it has this little notebook from coffee dyed papers, scraps from other things that I've used in here, and that just clips over there. This is a large tuck spot pocket. It's got a large journal card inside. Some of the ephemera I've stitched around, some I haven't. It's coffee dyed paper, and I've just done some stamping on there. This is a large pocket tuck spot on this page. I've just used cardstock and one of my die cuts to just give it a bit of a fancy edge, and a journal card inside there. You could fit quite a bit in there. Tucked behind this paper clip is just another little journal card, and on that side is this lovely tag. This is one of Yvonne Preston's, I think, forgive me if I'm wrong, I think it's one of Yvonne Preston's freebies, and I've put this lovely image on, the little girl with the roses. I've put rose trim over top of that lace and this satin leaf trim, and it's got lace as a tag top. This page has this beautiful image on. I've just layered up digital papers, some vintage French book page, more scraps, this beautiful image. I've just put the little word elegance on there, and again used some more of the wedding dress applique on that page. It is a tuck spot, so there's a journal card tucked in there. I think that might be my favourite page on the journal. I've left quite a few blank pages. Well, they're not blank, that's lined, and I've done a little bit of stamping on there. Here again, just a half page, and I've just put this belly band on there that you can tuck things behind, and I've just put this little journal card. I've used some scrap digital paper, put the image on, and then again use some of the satin leaf trim and the little rose, silk rose things. I've done some stenciling on there. This is the centre of the first signature, and I've just made a double pocket on both pages using coffee dyed paper, vintage French book page. We've got a journal card inside of there, 2 images from my Porch Prints, and this large tag, and these are from Amanda, I think, at create with Scrimpymummy. They're on quite sturdy card as well, so you could decorate those up, but I just like the way they are anyway. I didn't need to decorate them. Just a little tag. This page I've just folded over, so you've got writing space there. A little paper clip there, and you'll see it's one of the altered paper clips that I've made using up lace trim, and it's holding in this journal card. I've used again the antique French book for that. Another of the half envelope pockets with some rose trims, bit of book page there, not book page, digital scraps, couple of journal cards and tags in there, and a large journal card at the back. And of course you've got all this writing space up here, and another tuck there with another little journal card inside there. Some lace on the edge of this, that needs gluing, I'll do that. Some lace on the edge of that page, and here we have this lovely journal card. I've used some vintage music paper. It's just plain on the back, so you've got journaling space on the back. It's got this applique flower on the top, some lace, and again the roses, and then another one of my altered paper clips. Just so this page, I've done some stenciling around there. I've made this page tuck cluster thing, and as you can see I've used up lace and ribbons, little appliques, buttons, some more lace all the way down. I love making these, they're so cute. And it's a tuck behind there, so you have a journal card there. This is an envelope from the other side, so I've left the envelope flat so that you've got two tuck spots behind there. This is the envelope on the other side, and I've done again some layering some vintage music paper, some of this graph paper, and this lace and net dangly thing. Can't think of the word you would use in a little pearl. The envelope flips open, so you've got a full page for journaling, and tucked inside the envelope is two journal cards. So again, plenty, and you can fit quite a bit in that envelope if you want to add to it. And then here is a pocket that I've used the vintage music page papers. I've created this little pocket on the front with this circle image. Such loveliness. This is from Kelly's Crafts. Journal card, and again journal space there. Some more stenciling. I've just used embossed paper here, just fussy cut it out, torn it at the edges just to make this tuck. It's got this lovely journal card underneath, and then I cannot remember, but somebody gifted me this. I got a rack and somebody gifted me this, so I've used it again in there. Onto the second signature, another half pocket envelope thing. Tuck spot here, tuck spot there, and again tuck spot. And it's got a lace trim with again some of the applique, and I've used distress ink on this just to alter the colour slightly. Another journal card tucked behind that paper clip, and another tag with a lace trim, and it's held down with one of my altered paper clips. I don't know if you saw it, let me just show you the altered paper clip. It's just lace and pearls on there. And then here a little notebook I've used brads to hold the pages in. It's held on with this paper clip and a little bit of it's not sari silk but similar, and it's got this on the front, a large pocket on the front of here. It's got lace and diamante trim, and then the notepad on the back, and that just clips over your page. There we go. A little bit of a plique on the bottom of that page. This is another pocket that I've made. It's got lace, scrap papers, embossed paper, the image, some lace, the roses, a tag, and it's got this large journal card tucked behind. Another one of the paper clips, altered paper clips that I've made. It's just holding down this page, so you've journal space inside. I've just tucked this image. A lot of these have been stitched around, so there's some details on them, not all. There we go. Some lace on that page, lace with pearl trim on there. Another one of the half envelope pockets, and just a little disc underneath that paper clip. It's blank on the back for journaling. Another one of the tags. Another pocket I used some of the digital papers, got a little image inside, and again some more of that silk ribbon leaf effect. A belly band with a tuck behind, coffee stained paper. I think I prefer tea stained paper. I think this is a bit grungy for this. And then the centre pages for this signature. I've used two of the journal cards and made them into pockets. They've been stitched around and then they're glued just on two sides, and then you can tuck things behind. There's a little postcard, journal card on there, and this lovely image, and it's been stitched around. And then in here, I don't know who this lady is. It's a vintage image. I think it's from Graphics Fairy, but she reminds me so much of if you're English, our Queen Mother that was Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon was her name, wasn't it? It so reminds me of that. And it's got the lace and pearls on there, and a little journal card, Happy New Year greetings and best wishes on there. So I just tuck that one in there. Again, another one of those page clusters, using up lace and buttons, pliques. It's a lovely trim, and they're lovely for using up your scraps and make ideal tuck spots. So again, journal card in the front and another envelope flap at the back with another little journal card tucked in there. And the other side of the envelope, I've done some layering on there using up scraps and the digital pages. And inside again, there's a cabinet card there that's ideal for journaling onto the back. The back's just covered with coffee dyed paper. And then this little matchbook that I've covered, that I've put this little image on front, and when you open, it's got pages inside, so it's a little notebook, and that's just tucked inside that envelope too. Another one of the embossed page pockets, and this is just using up scraps of digital I turned into a little pocket using one of my die cuts. A little tag from the same set as this. This is one of my Porch Prints tags, and inside of there is this Beautiful little girl selling flowers. Another one of the beautiful images from, I'm not sure where they're from, these, I can't remember. They might be Yvonne Preston, but forgive me if I'm wrong. So I've just backed it onto some digital paper. It's plain on the back and it's got the applique on. I've just printed off the word adorable and used that, and one of the altered paper clips again, holding it into the page. The page, I've just done some stamping. It's a Tim Holtz stamp called Reflections, and a little journal card tucked into the back. Some more stenciling on this page. Another journal card tucked behind there and lace on the page, and another journal card held in with another one of my paper clips. Sorry, there we go. And some more applique with a button and lace. This is a doily that I've just trimmed a little bit off just to add underneath there. Again, some stamping on this page. Another journal card, and it's just held in with another one of my altered paper clips. A pocket, and it's got 3 journal cards tucked inside. As you can see, I've left some threads on some of the things that have been stitched. I personally don't like it, but other people, whoever gets this journal, may like it. If not, you can just take them off, can't you? I might actually tuck that. I don't like seeing just the backs of paper clips. And then another guest check pocket in the back, on the back cover. You'll see that I covered up the spine with some of the same lace that's covering the front. So again, I've made this into a pocket. I've just turned it up at the base, so it's a pocket. You can journal onto there. The pocket has lace and these little fabric flowers and some of the ribbon, and again inside there's a journal card. So that, my dears, is my Vintage Beauties journal. It will be for sale. You can either send me a message if you see this video and you're interested, or it will be listed. I'm going to list it on my Ko-fi shop, I think, first. Let's see how it goes there before I put it on Etsy, or I could put it on both. It'll either be in Etsy or Ko-fi, and the links to both of those are in the description box. So thank you for watching. If you've made it to the end, thank you so much. I'm really blessed to have you along. So enjoy your day, whatever you're up to. Have a blessed day. Bye.